Hey everyone, this is Simran from Create Your Future. I am a certified EFT practitioner, a law of assumption coach, and a mindset and success coach. And I also come with a background in psychology. As you can tell from the title, today I'll be sharing a very beautiful success story, and I'm very happy and hyped up about it already. Okay. But before we dive in, I want to let you know that we are giving away a free course. It's called How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything First. I urge you to check it out. The link for that is going to be in the description of this video. And I am currently running a sale, 50% off on all my sessions. You're very welcome to come in and book one-on-one sessions with me, whether it's for 1 hour or whether it's for 30 minutes. And I'd be very happy to help you personally spin the right story as per your circumstances. Okay. Now let's dive in. So I got this beautiful success story in an email from my client that I'll read to you just in a minute's time. But to give you a background, now, first of all, this applies, okay? The purpose of me making this video is to let you know and to make you feel empowered, okay? If you are in a friends with benefits situation right now, or if you have been encountering this, in numerous relationships across your life, and if you think it's pattern for you, okay, they're not really serious about you, they just want friends with benefits, no commitment, nothing serious. Okay, if that's where you are right now, this success story and this video is definitely for you. Okay, so stick with me and let's dive in. Okay, let me read it. My client writes, "Hi Simran, for 2 years I've been in a friends with benefits relationship with the man I want more from. Okay. I knew about manifestation, but thought it was not real, or I did not see that I could do it. However, over the last year, I have started to understand that we're always manifesting and that I can do it consciously. Initially, I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought it's easy. I've been doing it all my life. Now I'm aware of what I'm doing. I've got this. Okay. Well, it turns out I did not. I would meditate, I would do affirmations, find better affirmations, read them thousands and thousands of times, write them repeatedly, and still feel stuck or wait for the results. Since you've been my coach, I've been feeling better about manifesting, and it's been clicking with me more, which I hoped it would. I am so happy and excited to tell you that I have seen movement and it's starting to really stick with me that I am in charge of my 3D. I was with my SP the other day, and of course, the third party was also at the same party. I stayed calm and I told myself that I am in charge of my 3D. Throughout the party, I would notice that my SP was giving attention to the third party until I shifted my mindset and remembered that I am in charge and he is showing me affection and is super attentive to me. My reality shifted immediately. Okay, she's written exactly immediately. I stopped thinking about her being there and focused on what I wanted. Anytime I would get a twinge of worry of thinking about her, I used the Neville Goddard method of slamming a door on her. That not only helped that night, but I worry about her less and less. Actually, it's been a few days since I thought of her being an issue. I can see how conscious manifesting works in real time. I am getting better at this and quicker because of your help. Thank you, Simran. I look forward to learning more in our sessions. Wow, that is such a beautiful and detailed success story. Okay, so I am very thankful and happy for my client. If you're watching, you know who you are. I absolutely love you. So my client has this beautiful, beautiful name, okay, from a very popular series that I absolutely love. And the name, they have the same names, the protagonist and my client. Okay, so, and we've been working and seeing each other every single week. And I love, love, love her. Okay, and it's been a while since the success story was sent to me, but now I'm reading it and we've had movement. We've had more movement, okay, which, she told me in one-on-one sessions, and I will be sharing those with you. Okay. But as you can see from the success story, it is like she said, she was doing countless techniques. She was looking for affirmations. She would do them. She would say them out loud. She would write them. Then she would go and find more affirmations and, repeat the cycle. She would try meditations. She literally has tried every technique under the sun. Okay. And on the internet, you have a new technique coming up every single day. Literally. Some days it's the pillow technique. Some days it's the water technique. Some days it's the, what do you call it? Double five, triple five method, or it's the 369 method. Okay. So these are tools, okay, at the end of the day, to help you to switch into your desired state, into the wish fulfilled of you having your desire. Okay, it's not like you are here and your desire is out there and there's still a gap, a distance. You could say waiting for the desire to come in, because then you are staying in the state of lack. You are in a state of waiting. Okay, you are not in the state of having your desire right here, right now. Okay, so that is a major learning for anyone listening to this video. Okay, check in with yourselves. Are you in a state of waiting for it to happen? Are you in a state of lack? Okay, are you also doing a lot of affirmations and this technique and that technique, but still feeling, what, it's not here? Okay, going outside of you and checking the 3D. Why is it not here? Why is it not working for me? Why is it taking so much time? What am I doing wrong? Okay, so check. Do you have this space and time mentality with you right now? And we do this unconsciously. A lot of us do this unconsciously, and you're not even aware. Okay, especially with this client of mine. She would slip into waiting unknowingly, but then wake up to it. You know what? No, maybe I still am in a state of waiting. I'm not living as if I have my desire. I am not acting as if I am in the state of my wish fulfilled. Okay, and I love the way she's written the success story. It's so detailed, right from where it started to, maybe it's too good to be true. Maybe, other people can manifest, but it's not for me. I'm not seeing results. This stuff is not for me. To finally shifting and really doing the work, whatever we would discuss in sessions, she would, because we see each other even today, every week, okay, as we're working on this situation and a lot of other situations with her. And it's a work in progress. Every single work, it's a work in progress. She does the homework I give her diligently, and we discuss so many things that have really helped her. And most importantly, she does the work. Okay, she's not somebody who just shows up, or is just watching videos randomly now. She knows that, what, work needs to be put in, and it has to come from her. I or any other video or any other coach, okay, are there to facilitate you, to help you, to steer you in the right direction, okay, to let you know what your blocks are, to give you the right story as per your circumstances, as per your situation, as per your patterns. Okay, and a very, I would say, important highlight of this story is that what are you functioning from? And what do you experience? How are they related? So everything you experience in your reality, in your 3D, comes from your dominant thoughts, from your dominant stories, from your dominant assumptions. If you come from a state of fear, you're magnetizing fear. Okay, but if you come from a state of confidence, from a state of knowing who you are as a conscious creator, if you come from a place of knowing your true self, your self-worth, you magnetize that. If you come from a place of certainty that, you know what, this is who I am and I always get what I want, you magnetize that certainty, you magnetize that faith, and anything you desire is yours. Okay, so check, where are you functioning from? What is your identity? Okay, because in this situation, like, the client has said, she's been in this situation for 2 years now, in fact, more than 2 years now. And it was always a friends with benefits, and she always wanted more. She's madly in love with this person, but this third party would stick around. And now, as she's mentioned in this party, she was there. Now, my client is there with her specific person, but the third party is also there in the same party. But instead of reacting to the situation, asking questions to the SP, that, why am I here and why is she also here? Okay, what are you trying to do? Instead of having the relationship talk, instead of questioning the entire work she's been doing, instead of questioning the SP, instead of creating any kind of drama, she chose to do the exact opposite. She chose what a creator would do. Okay, so she shifted from the state of being a reactor to being a creator. She went inside in her mind, that, what, who am I? In this situation, who am I? I am the creator of my reality. I am the goddess and the creator of my reality. I call all the shots. This 3D out here right now means nothing. Okay, I am not assigning any meanings to this 3D right here, right now. I am somebody my SP absolutely loves. He loves being with me. He loves spending time with me. I am the only one he has eyes for. I am the love of his life. I am somebody who's always loved, wanted, chosen, desired, first priority. No one else compares to me, and my SP knows it. Okay, so the moment she started focusing on herself, focusing on her real identity, remembering in that moment of test, I would say, when the conflicting 3D was right here in her face, she chose to go back in and not react. And you know what happened? The attention of the SP shifted entirely to her. Okay, and this has not just happened once. She shared with me in a session that she was holding her SP's hand, and the 3D was there, and she got agitated to the point that she blurted out to her that, you know what, can you please remove your hand from his hand? Why the heck are you touching him so much? Okay, now that is a big, big trigger. But she remained calm. She maintained her voice. Okay, and she said, you know what? Oh, can you say that again? Like what? Okay, and the SP was right there. He was looking at the 3P, how she was reacting, and he was also looking at my client. Okay, and shortly thereafter, they left the party. And my client and her SP have not stopped talking since then. She has gone and shifted from barely any communications, seeing once in a while, nothing certain, nothing regular, to now constant communication. Whether he's at work, whether he's out with his friends, consistent communication. He started calling her, beautiful lovey-dovey nicknames now, which he had not done in such a long time. Okay, and we are working on a beautiful, beautiful proposal. And I know, from the actions of the SP, we know it is in the unfolding as we speak now. Okay, so I am very, very happy for her. And anyone out there who is in this situation, this is like a success story that is not only hers, that could be yours. In fact, if she's done it, next you're in line. Okay, this is a testimony for all of us. And she mentioned that, whenever she would think of the 3P, she would slam the door on her face. Okay, now this comes from a very, very famous Neville story about Abdullah, his mentor, and Neville Goddard, about Neville wanting rather to go to Barbados. Okay, now initially when Neville started learning the law and Abdullah was his mentor, he said that he'd never been to Barbados in around 12 years, but now he'd had this sudden wish, this hunger inside him building up to go to Barbados during Christmas and be with his family. But he was here in North America without a job, without any money. And he had this burning desire to be with his family back home in Barbados for Christmas. Okay, so his mentor, Abdullah, says, you are in Barbados. Okay, when you sleep tonight, I want you to sleep with the assumption that you are in Barbados, and from there you're thinking of America. Okay, so I want you to smell that tropical land, that water. Look at those little houses. Use all your senses to feel and tell yourself that, what, I am here in Barbados. Neville said, okay, yeah, let's do it. So that night, he slept in his bed in America as if he was sleeping in his mother's home, in her bed there in Barbados. Okay, so it went on for a week, but nothing. So he goes up to Abdullah again and says, I've been doing this for a week, but I don't see any movement. And Abdullah does not even consider having a conversation with him. And he shuts the door on Neville's face. Because there is a big, big learning for us here. If you are in Barbados, there's nothing here for us to discuss. Okay, if your assumption is true, and that means you're already there, right? So what's there to discuss? Okay, but we as humans, we have the tendency to, let's discuss it one more time. Let's discuss this, let's discuss that. My 3D does not show what my assumptions are. So, I must be doing something wrong. No. Stick to your assumptions. Okay, your assumptions, good or bad, are all self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, and lo and behold, Neville got his ticket and money to sail from America to Barbados, and he spent the Christmas there. The tickets, the money was sent in a mail by Neville's brother to him. But we didn't know how this would happen. Neville didn't know, Abdullah didn't know. All he knew was Neville is in Barbados. That's all. Okay, so it shows faith in the unseen. It shows faith in your assumptions. It shows your assumptions are fulfilling prophecies. Okay, so focus with focus. Think before you think. Because your thoughts are creating. Your thoughts are always, always creating. Okay, I intend this video really, really empowered you. It boosted your confidence. And if my client can do it, whether you are, friends with benefit situation, it's a work situation, money situation, never mind. Okay, stick to this. Listen to this video again whenever you feel you're in doubt. Okay, my client's story is a testimony. Neville Goddard's story of being in Barbados is a testimony. Okay, if they can do it, you can do it. Persist in your assumptions. Circumstances do not matter. The unfavorable 3D does not matter. Okay, your identity matters. Your dominant assumptions matter. Okay, I intend this video resonates with you. Thank you so much for all the love, affection, and beautiful comments and shares you've done on all my previous videos. I love each one of you. I intend this resonates with you. And I want to see success stories in the comment section as well. Let me know how this helped you. if this video resonated with you, and what did you take from my client success story and from Neville's story. Okay. And I'm running a sale right now. If you want me to help you with respect to your situation, create a personalized plan for you, have a look at your story, your blogs, your history, where are you at, where you want to be going. Okay, so you're very welcome to come and book with me. The links for that are going to be in the description of this video again. Or if you do not find a time that fits your schedule, please send us an email and reception will help you book with me. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.